NyanCave.
Hi, hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the end of Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. Probably asterisk.
TM.
Yeah, we're at the very end. We're about to walk into the light and meet our savior, Mothman. Mothman. But hello, how are you guys?
I'm well. How are you? Wait just a moment here.
Wait a minute. Oh.
You still have a chance to piss everyone off and push off the ending one more day. Just do missions all stream.
I mean, that really would conflict with the PS5 event we're watching on Twitch tomorrow.
But I mean, if you guys
if you
want to see
insist.
missions,
I mean, that's what everyone's here for, right?
that's why I wake up in the morning. I'm like, oh dang, I can't wait to do more missions.
What is your mission? To do more missions. Exactly. Oh, salty.
Here we go.
My mouth's more sensitive in the morning.
Oh, mine feels like it.
All right.
Ooh.
I know some people said that I could do the bonus dungeon and then come back and still have time. I don't know why. I don't believe them. So, I think I'm just gonna walk in the light, and if we have some extra time, we have some extra time.
Sorry,
And-
I'm making you a little brighter because you got some stank behind you, but go on.
Oh.
Little extra time.
Give me 1 moment.
Yeah, I think we should go for the end and then we should do it at the end. What do you think?
For sure. Absolutely.
Okay.
The light of doom. Genesis is waiting up ahead, I'm sure of it. It's time for a showdown. Oh.
My soul, corrupted by vengeance,
Oh.
hath endured torment to find
Uh-oh.
the end of the journey
He's gone from Dante to
in my
Dante.
own salvation. You're late.
Loveless again.
I had some missions to do.
You have succeeded Angeal's spirit and carry a part of Sephiroth within you.
Ooh.
Thus the three friends are reunited once again. And Loveless is reenacted.
No. Open your eyes, Genesis.
This is planned all along.
When the war of the beasts brings about the world's end,
I've come here to help you.
That's not the line.
goddess descends from the sky. Wings of light and dark spread afar. She guides us to bliss. Her gift, everlasting.
You can't keep getting away with it.
What is that?
The gift of the goddess. A heavenly boon found only in Benora.
I thought the cells were the gift.
There are various interpretations.
I don't understand.
Me neither. What fan fiction are we in right now?
Mystery
Right?
is in itself a gift.
Stop it! Just say it like it
We
is.
will all join the life stream. You are no exception.
Oh. I mean, that's kind of sweet.
The planet has become my guardian.
Huh. He has the power. Oh.
Keep talking to me. Don't let it take over. You're not a monster. You're one of us.
Oh. Oh, he's trying to change that.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Violent conflict. The solution to all of JRPG problems. Wow. I mean, if I got to look that cool, I would quote Loveless and do the thing. Wow.
He's got eye nipples.
Wow. Ooh, wow.
Like, they went through like a really edge period, didn't they?
Yeah.
I mean, where they're like, this world doesn't need to make as much sense as it did in the game. Let's just make it cool. Make it cool.
You played the original with me recently. It didn't make a ton of sense either.
No, it didn't.
Uh-oh.
I like those little guys, those cute little reapers.
Ah. Oh, weak. Strong.
What if gravity works on him?
Oh, well, then this game has some issues. No, it doesn't.
Oh, mug him. Ooh. Mug him.
You stole Loveless.
Right, Coda? You just roll with it and enjoy the ride. Aww.
I love how I went to all the trouble of breaking that limit, and I can't break the limit. This is a telegraphed attack. Oh! Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's go home. Huh.
Is this the end?
I'm trying.
Oh, Crimson Aaron says you can get back crits on his sword.
Oh.
He does kind of look Gilgameshy, Jordan.
Yeah, I bet. Okay, are you gonna attack me or what? Like, oh, Shadow Flare, here it comes. Yeah, like with these little cut-ins and stuff. Oh, nice. Level up? Yeah. Ooh, more MP. Because some people are like, oh, the relationship happens fast and stuff, but I think the cut-ins are supposed to like kind of allude. Nice, we guarded that. Awesome. Good timing. Thanks, Dad. There's a lot of stuff that happened like in the downtime that they don't really tell you. Like obviously Cloud, Sung, and Zack were on a mission there that we don't know anything about. So I assume that they spent time together.
Yeah.
You know, and are actually friends. Okay, you know what? Is that doing damage? Am I doing damage? I'm gonna go for the crits. Okay. Actually, let me see if... Oh, okay.
Gact is a very pretty man. I can see why Nomura was like kind of obsessed with him.
Is this the end?
I'm trying.
Is this the end? Is it?
Go Gadget Gong Aga.
Oh, we're trying.
Mr. Nyanderson, thank you.
I feel like I had a conversation with chat there. Chat's like, is this the end? Me, Zack. I'm trying! I'm trying!
I forgot to say thank you, Mick, for the salty one.
Thank you, Mick. Oh. I can't believe we're on normal right now. We're just going off like this.
You have no heavenly stuffs on? Not that it would make a difference.
I'm trying.
Oh, no way, Scarlet.
I don't know how I'm supposed to get behind this sword, guys.
Right? It doesn't feel like... Is that behind?
I don't know. I think I'm just going to do my usual MO.
Oh, you can hit him twice?
Oh, cool. I am. Look at that. Well, I mean, that really is the game, isn't it?
No, Squall was based off River Phoenix. I heard Squall was based off my 8th grade biology teacher.
Nice. Uh-oh. Save me, Dad! Can I dodge this? Yes.
Quite easily, actually.
What? That was frame perfect. How dare you? I know I make it look easy, but it
was actually really hard.
Obviously, yeah, it took intense concentration.
Oh.
Yeah. And studying years of frame data.
Oh, these ones are little mage boys.
They do seem to be. You know what that means. Gotta beat them up.
Ooh, elixir!
Oh, wow, that's cool. Okay, yeah, get back here. I'm into that. Oh,
Aw.
ether. Nothing personnel.
My teacher was the best looking guy there, Heracross. He was the best looking guy there.
Just had a permanent mosaic filter in front of him. Oh, wow. Look at that go. See? Frame perfect.
Frame perfect. I wish you could get enemy skill.
So now they're going to be physical again? They are.
Oh, and you can steal high potions from them.
Oh, and elixirs.
How many Gacts exist in the FF universe? I think every character is based off Gact a little bit, you know?
Just always starts with Gak's face and then just edits it ever so slightly.
Yeah. Your waifu? Actually Gact. Sorry. Or not sorry. Oh, there was one magic boy.
Oops.
We all have a little Gact inside us, right?
Ah! No. Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wow, he uses all these really
Genesis,
slow moves.
You call yourself the final boss? Pathetic. Genesis, him trying.
Justin, thank you!
This reminds me of like Super Saiyan 6 or whatever it was, where Goku became too swole to fight.
What?
Yeah. He went like
Ooh.
to a certain level of Super Saiyan, and he was so big that he couldn't move properly, and he was too slow.
No way.
Yeah. And then, so then he had to like find a way to go further beyond and like compact all his muscle into a like smaller form.
That's not real.
Yeah, no, straight up an arc.
Was it in Dragon Ball GT or like Dragon Ball Z?
Was it grade 3? It was Dragon Ball Z.
It was Dragon Ball Z?
That was Trunks? Was it? Oh, it was Trunks? My bad. Still big PP Super Saiyan.
It's called Super Saiyan Grade 3. Right, Kit? I was kind of thinking it sounds... That's not real?
What? I'm very sure that happened.
Trunks against...
Oh, that's Claire.
Things I didn't expect to be Googling today.
And Spubby says, yeah, it was SS2 Goku. Imperfect Super Saiyan 2 Goku. Yeah, right?
Perfect.
Brawly's based on grade 3.
Super Saiyan Goku.
Oh my god, now we're debating Dragon Ball Z. Oh, Ascended Saiyan.
It's called Ascended Saiyan?
Oh, that's what Zero
Okay,
saying.
that one time when Goku got
Too swole
to fight. That's not bringing anything up. It's Trunks. Who said Goku? Okay, fine. Trunks. That one time Trunks got too swole to fight. Oh shit. Facebook.com.
Uh-oh. That's where all the reliable
That
info
one
comes
time
from.
Trunks got too swole to fight. It's a tattoo.
Oh, no.
Goku did it to prove a point to Gohan that the hyperbolic time chamber at the same time that Trunks did it while fighting the perfect cell. They both did it at the same time?
Nice. Oh, right. I keep thinking he's gonna attack me, and then he doesn't. Oh, crap. Oh, is my barrier up? Ow. I think that's percentage based. The damage is too perfect. Oh, yeah. Goku and Trunks achieved it, but Goku realized it was too slow. Trunks attempted it against Cell, but Gohan perfected it.
Super Saiyan grade 3.
Great show, though. I'm going off of like a 2-decade-old memory, okay? Well, maybe a little less than 2 decades.
I know I look like I can, Gohan, but these bulky muscles make it too hard to move fast. And if I'm gonna beat Cell, I can't have anything slowing me down. I may have great power, but what good is it if I can't catch my enemy? It takes more than brute strength to win a fight. Goku, the Cell games. I was expecting a little bit more girth, but there's not as much girth there.
There isn't?
Yeah.
Did you look up the Trunks one? Wow.
I mean, they're no more girthy than normal.
Are you sure? I remember being real buff.
Maybe I just haven't watched Dragon Ball in a long time. I'm getting the image up. This was the image that was included on the Wikipedia. Boom.
Yeah, he's about 2 times thick.
That's 2 times thick?
At least, maybe 3.
Wow.
He's really skinny otherwise. This boss is a real punching bag.
His leg is thicker than me. I thought they were always that thick. It's been a long time since I've seen Dragon Ball.
The only one who's like permanently that thick is Brawly, I think.
Yeah, his power is maximum. Oh, he just took your wall away.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay. Ooh, no physical damage. What? Oh, good.
The numbers are so high up.
Broly? Nah. Brawly, Broly. Broly? I don't know. I'm Canadian. Cut me some slack.
I don't know. Brawly? Broly? This game is silly, but I like that it's silly. Wow, Blizaga's just not good.
It's not. However, if you put me to sleep and cast it...
Team 4-star said it best, to my knowledge, too swole when insane grade 3. Being buff sucks without substance behind it. No real girth.
Jackson! I like Team 4-star. They seem like really nice people.
Okay, do I have to like walk back or something? I'm at the point where I'm like, maybe I'm missing something.
You should have put Libra on.
Yeah, it's true. What if I just called it an airstrike instead?
What if you're trying?
I'm trying. I'm trying.
So he's sort of like a weapon now, right? I think that's what's going on.
It does seem that way.
He's become a weapon.
Oh my god. Do you think there's going to be like a mech arc of the 7 compilation where everyone becomes weapons and fights?
I hope so. I want that to be real.
Like, I mean, I've done...
I've done what you've asked of me.
So much damage. Oh my god, that almost got me.
That would have been actually impressive, though. Hey, level up! You did it!
Ah!
This song's good.
Oh my goodness. Overdrive?
That's
What?
new?
He's jumping into Final Fantasy 8!
Oh.
Oh, hey, that's my wall.
"12 years later." If I recall correctly, he's about 900,000 or 800,000 HP. Oh, you broke the limit! You broke the limit and I missed it.
Oh yeah, a few times.
Oh.
It very rarely goes over 10,000 damage. If only Gravigo worked, that would have been very funny. I would have
doesn't,
enjoyed
though?
that. It does not.
On the body?
Oh, maybe. I'm gonna try it.
Could you imagine if it did work on the body?
That'd be great. Actually, let's see if I can... Okay, well, hold on. Let me take care of these frickin'... Oh, I got a Soma somehow. Like, maybe from killing these things?
Yeah, I think it just dropped one.
Oh, no, I think I beat the boss.
My soul, corrupted by vengeance, hath
Whoa,
endured
hey.
torment to find the end of the journey in my own salvation and your eternal slumber.
He lived like he died, I guess.
Quoting
Does
Lopez.
this mean you knew from the beginning?
Yeah! Stand and fight. Soldier first class. Attack!
Ex-soldier.
Why is everyone always pushing things on me?
Because you work for corporate. Ooh.
Activating combat mode.
Of course not. You gotta try, though.
You have to try.
Oh, cool! Also, ow. Oh, I did not want that. I wanted this. Woo, hey, wow. Okay. I just want to steal, like, Loveless from him. Also... Ooh, do you think he's like a Spellblade by class?
Oh, that's so cool. Yes, I hope so.
Yeah. I think he's lucky that Hollander was the one he was working with, because if Hojo got his hands on Genesis, I feel like he would, like, experiment the Loveless right out of him.
Yeah.
I think he'd, like, full on, like,
He'd be like-
Wolverine Deadpool him and, like, sew his mouth shut or something.
I was gonna say, or crossbreed him with an apple.
Oh, God.
You like the dumb apple so much.
How do you think the apples became dumb in the first place? That kid.
I imagine this boss is just a giant stat check. Did you do the 300 missions you had? No? You get to hit this wall until it dies. Have fun. Sucks TBH.
Solomon, thank you.
Yeah, like, I mean, Obviously, huge amounts of HP don't make things difficult or fun, right? That's the one thing about just the balance of this game, watch me die right here, is that, like, the HP is disproportionate to the amount of damage they deal, I think.
Yo, that looks so much cooler than the one you use.
Yeah, I think we really half-ass it.
Like, his has, like, rainbow showers. Dang.
Also, I don't know if it's in the game, but I think this combat system could have used, like, a counter of sorts. You know?
Yeah.
Might have made it a little more interesting. Not that it's bad. I like it.
No.
It could be better, I think.
Conflict resolved.
Oh, cool. We did it.
His HP is basically the word count of loveless.
Wind adept. Thank you.
For a moment here, I really forgot this was involved with Final Fantasy VII for a moment.
Yo.
That is so fucking cool.
I know.
I think we just accidentally slipped into Final Fantasy 13. Whoa, hey, hi, hello. Final form, Goddess Agrius. Wow. I mean, not that it's a competition, but I think Genesis's mom is hotter than Sephiroth's. Oh, oop. Huh. Oh. Aww. Man, Zach has such a penchant for carrying around comatose people.
Right?
He's such a good guy.
Shinra attacked us.
Save your strength.
I got some help from him over there.
Dad. Puppy.
It's you.
Aww.
Director! Thank you.
Oh.
Okay, let's eat.
Oh.
Sorry I'm not the real thing, but...
Is it good?
Yeah.
The gift of the goddess.
This apple? Huh?
And you. The dream came true.
How are you? I
Oh.
wish I knew where you were. It's already been 4 years now.
Oh.
This is the 89th letter that I've sent to you.
Okay.
But I don't even know where to send them anymore. I really hope that this final letter that I'm writing gets to you. By the way, the flowers are selling very well. They make everyone so happy. Thanks to you, Zach. Aerith.
And thanks to Aerith's business model, where she charges people based on how attractive she finds them.
4 years. What do you mean, final? Aerith. Wait for me.
Call her.
Oh, yeah, he has been getting reception, hasn't he?
You're gonna make it too. You got that?
I'm a little uncomfortable that he didn't live stream up.
Who, Genesis?
Yeah. That's kind of like an off-screeny type death thing to me.
This must be an important matter if they are sending the two of us.
Uh-oh.
Apparently the subject will become our brother. Is that so?
Oh! Oh, no!
Don't cry.
Wow.
Will he
Makes sense.
accept his fate willingly?
What's that logo?
Oh, that's neat.
It's got an eye in the belt. I don't like that.
It's not soldier anymore, it's army.
Where'd you get
Different?
that man?
Oh,
I won
okay.
him at Army.
Oh, it's Dirge stuff? Okay. I haven't played Dirge, so that makes sense.
Even if the morrow is barren of promises, nothing shall forestall my return.
Gacked, probably.
Gag's lawyers are like, but what if?
To become the dew that quenches the land, to spare the sands, the seas, the skies, I offer thee this silent sacrifice.
Gacked, or sorry, Genesis was the author of Loveless all along.
Well, he at least wrote the ending.
The final act.
Cisne! The army's mobilizing. Find the targets before they do.
Understood. The army won't be as subtle.
I want them alive. You hear me? You're going to save Zach's life.
Of course. I haven't even told him my real name.
Oh, that's interesting.
Sis name.
Okay, that gives me some hope.
I have letters for Zach.
Oh, 88 of them. She had his number. Kunzel's been texting us.
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
You know I wouldn't do that to you.
Oh. Oh. That guy are sick.
That guy are very sick.
We're friends, right?
It can't be serious. There's no way we're gonna find 2 needles in a haystack this size.
There's no mission that's impossible for the
THURS, yeah.
Also, Sung apparently has something to give him.
Who? The target?
I love Rude so much.
I know.
So we're couriers now. Delivering packages to fugitives, huh? We got nothing.
You?
Likewise. I'm heading to point 235. You two take point 120.
Roger.
All right, now let's get going.
Oh! Zach, there's 999 of them.
Boy, oh boy.
Then it's a fair fight.
The price of freedom is steep. Embrace your dreams. And whatever happens, protect your honor. As soldier!
What a cool guy line.
Come and get it!
Activating.
Oh no, they're making me do it.
Gravity.
No. Oh no. How much HP? Oh, they have quite a bit of HP. Wow. Man, if only I had that endure ring, that would be really useful right now. Oh my god. Ow, stop.
I like this. This is a really cool thing that they've done. Yeah, we actually played this song on Theater Rhythm. It's a good song.
It seems like their damage is increasing.
This sucks.
Zach, I gotta go.
Oh.
It's gonna be one of each of them. Aww. Friendship. That sucks. I hate that. Don't do that anymore. You'll never take me alive. Ow. Oh, friendship montages just make my everything hurt, you know?
I'm surprised they were able to launch a sneak attack with this many soldiers. That's impressive.
And 3 helicopters.
Yeah, those things are loud. Yeah, the damage is going up. I wonder if there's like a world record for like sticking out this fight. Wow, is it just me or are the missiles getting faster? Really wish there was friendly fire on those missiles. I just want one more friendship montage to hurt Nyanny.
No, you dick.
Oh.
Modulating phase.
Oh. Here.
I did it. I think I might have died there, technically.
I've never seen you use that. If only I were join my battle. Nothing else out there. Thanks. Hold on.
Hello.
Oh. That's fine.
Ow.
But Eris stays okay, game. You can just take it and you can put it somewhere. I don't know where, but it's not here.
I'm not allowed to do anything anymore.
Activating combat mode.
Oh no! Wow.
Gravity. Oh, the DMW's all broken.
Mug feels fitting right now. Oh. That's horrifying.
Yeah.
Modulating phase.
Wow, I didn't need that!
Hello. Don't worry. That's right. Want to hear? But work stuff? Not scary at all. Will I see you again? I'll be here.
That's excessive.
Well, I mean, I did kill like 200 of them. She'll always be wearing that pink dress. That's the thing too. She would have known that he's still alive.
Sad.
Oh.
For the both of us.
Both of us.
That's right. You're gonna live.
Oh.
You'll be my living legacy. My honor. My dreams. They're yours now.
Oh. He looks so little.
I'm your living legacy.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know about that. Oh no. Man, I want to play it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think Light said that this was one that we can't play.
Okay. Mute? Okay. Oh, thanks, guys. I missed that. Damn. Also, stick around. We don't have a cover ready. Sorry. Embrace your dreams. If you want to be a hero, you need to have dreams.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're going to be discussing
I won't forget.
At the end of this 7 OG spoilers and remake spoilers. So if you're not into that, then you might want to go in a few minutes.
Aww. Good night.
Good night.
Zach.
Oh no! So this guy frightened her. That looks so liberating. Those wings. I want them too. Aww. You think that's Angeal, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
That poor boy.
see her, say hi for me. Oh.
Yeah, you became a hero.
Oh. Let's see if it's still going.
Yep.
Damn. Sorry about that.
I like that they expanded that part of the game. It was very good.
Yeah.
And now I want Zach and Aerith to be together forever, and I love everything about that. And
Yeah, that's kind of messed up. I mean, like, ish. Yeah, like without... Yeah, I don't know. There's no way to really discuss this without spoiling the original. Ooh, Ayaka.
are we going to get into the spoilers of it?
I
now?
think so. There's no way to like dance around stuff that happens in 7 and the remake without addressing, like, it's just gonna happen. So I mean, I'm gonna say from this point on, if you don't want original 7 or remake spoilers, then get out of here.
It's spoiler time.
It's spoiler time. So yeah. Talk about the remake first. They're so intertwined that it's hard. And if you've played the remake and you haven't played the original, I highly recommend getting filled in on the original, because that's even weirder. Like, just to talk about things, like, you get such a weird piece of the story with the remake.
Yeah, man. Like, because this is all canon. Yeah.
As far as we know, yeah. Nice. So yeah. But yeah, because I never saw this, or my first time playing this game, so I didn't really understand Zach and Aerith's relationship.
Yeah.
And so I can understand, right? Because some people said, like, Aerith belongs with Zach or whatever.
Yeah.
And you can think whatever you think. No one's really right or wrong here. It's really open to interpretation. But I mean, yeah, I don't know. There's definitely a case for the Aerith Cloud ship in that case, where he's like, you're my living legacy, you know?
Yeah.
Go to her. She deserves to be happy. Poor Tifa, though.
I have so much stuff to play. I didn't know how long, like, events were going to take, so we're 30 minutes behind. So.
Oh, yeah, go for it. And we'll weave some stuff in.
I love how we are able to do missions for Shinra, even though we're probably not getting paid by them anymore.
Sveta.
Still take the loot. It's weird. Living legacy means steal my girl. What, Jess? Did Zach want Aerith to die alone? What did he want?
But like,
living legacy is super important for Cloud. Absolutely.
Cloud is sort of just like,
man, if you had someone you really loved and you knew you couldn't be with them, wouldn't you want to know? Wouldn't you want to know that she was, you know, in good hands?
If there was someone I couldn't be with, I would want them to be happy. You know?
Yeah.
Even if it meant falling in love with my carbon copy clone.
Not that it's over, and don't spoil anything for Sisney for me, I guess, but I expected her to do the big die. I was waiting for her to die.
Yeah.
She didn't, which is good. I like her. She was probably one of my favorite characters that was introduced. I thought she was fun. Yeah, all ships are valid. I'm not saying one is particularly right. I'm just saying that there's more of a case. I expected the Crisis Core to enforce the Zack Aerith ship, but it did the opposite for me. Yeah, it's fiction. You can do whatever you want. I'm not saying anyone's right. I'm just saying I'm interpreting it a certain way. You know, I see both sides. Of course, Tifa's amazing, and she's got a pretty hard claim to Cloud. I think we can agree. But it makes their rivalry a little, I don't know.
Well, they don't have a rivalry.
Not really a rivalry, but like friend rivalry.
Because in the remake, they were quite clearly good friends, I think. They became good friends, and it's good.
Yeah, I'm a little sad that Sisney just poofs. Because, like, they also kind of dangled her real name, which means maybe she cut her hair and is doing something or other else. Yeah. And so, yeah, huge remake spoilers. If you haven't played to the end of the remake, I'm gonna talk about that, and we can discuss that, because it's one of my least favorite things in media, and we'll have to see how they handle it. Okay, are you ready? Give me a 5-second warning. Remake spoilers. If you're skimming through and you skip over it, then I'm sorry. Okay? And we're going. Yeah, at the end of the remake, when they allude to maybe a different timeline where Zack lives.
This is Spoiler Cat. Go on.
But yeah. Spoiler Cat? Nice. It's like, yeah, and there's that kind of like wish fulfillment, but it's my least favorite thing when you have like a really awesome emotional moment here where you kind of, you know, you were taken on the journey, you learn to love this character, and then he legit dies, and you know, they go through the OG7, and I really love the whole thing, and again, spoilers for the end of 7, where Cloud puts the sword down like a gravestone, more or less, where Zack died, almost as if to say, like, I've lived your legacy and I became a hero.
I've done it.
You know, and I made you proud, more or less. I think that's so incredible for me personally, and I think that's such a good cap to a story. And for me, the only way that's kind of okay, and I might be misremembering it, that's just how I remember it. I just played it recently, I guess. So, yeah, I mean, like, it's different timeline. Does that make it okay? I don't know. You know, I don't know. I have to see what they do with it. I'm not going to be like, I hate it, when they've only kind of like just teased it.
I actually watched a video on this kind of recently.
Oh yeah,
talking about how the only reason people lived and died through the part 1 of FF7 remake was because of the Whispers, and that now the Whispers are gone. Nobody's fate is safe, so people who should be alive might not be alive, and like anyone could still die.
But I mean, these timelines are going to converge. I mean, I think they have to. Otherwise, Zack living in a different timeline doesn't mean anything to, you know, the Cloud that we played in the other crazy timeline with Whispers.
Was it Clems's video? It was probably Clems's video.
Oh, maybe. I haven't seen it.
I watched Clems's video. Yeah, Clems's video. It was Clems's video. He did a really good job.
Yeah, I'm going to say this a lot when I talk about stuff like this, cautiously optimistic, because I think it's a pretty sensitive thing, especially when you have such a really great, impactful story, and then you try to like kind of sew something on top of it, you know? And it's weird because of the timeline stick. It's canon, but not canon, you know? So like, yeah, I'm not touching the original story. These events still happen. These events still matter. But also there are different things going on in different timelines now where everyone can be happy. Are you telling me merging or messing with timelines have consequences? I know. I know, right?
I want Zack and Aerith to stay alive, and I want them to be together and be happy, and that's just how I want it to be.
They haven't confirmed or denied different timelines, Ultimania or the remake. I mean, I don't know where else they could go with it. I would be floored if they had a different explanation that made sense other than having was it a cat or like a different species of dog stamp and the whole thing? Like that whole shtick screams alternate timelines so loudly that I would be floored. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I'd be like, damn, what? Okay, I guess. Yeah, and what that means, I don't know, because I think that there's so much good that happens in this story, and like I'm happy that the remake is happening, and I'm happy that it's changing things. I think it's exciting. I just don't want to get too hyped up because I really think even Advent Children, I don't know. I think that at the end of the OG7, I think it's such a great end to a story, you know. I haven't watched Advent Children in a long time, and I think about it, it was a little tacked on, wasn't it? Watch Easy Allies Max Dude stream? Huh, maybe. I don't know. I really avoid other content when I'm doing this, obviously. They did confirm that 7R is a sequel, and there are multiple timelines in Ultimania. Oh!
Comic Sans.
This is really great.
Mm-hmm.
This is so good.
Yeah, I thought so too, Kaiserlith.
My name is Cloud. Soldier. First class.
That's a nice transition.
Mm-hmm.
I dig that. Man, that opening is so iconic.
It really is.
Yeah, time to play OG7 again. Oh man, I could play the remake again. Oh, these games are so great.
They're very good.
Yeah, gameplay wise, I really loved the remake too. Yeah. And where I land on it, and I don't know if it's like a good opinion to have, but let's say the remake does go really off the rails and the whole thing gets super weird and everyone's upset about it.
Yeah.
I feel like I could block it out and just be happy with the story that we already have. So I guess that's why what I've come to with the remake and them adding things on is that I have nothing to lose. Like, I don't think they can really ruin what's already awesome in my mind.
They can't go back in time and step on your childhood joys.
Yeah, right. But I feel like a lot of people maybe have already even had that happen. I don't know. I haven't been reading a lot of opinions, so you guys can tell me. But Yeah, I mean, if the remake, which it hasn't been so far, but let's just say, part 3 or 4 comes out and it's just a total dumpster fire, I'd just be like, well, whatever. And then and then the conversation will always be, yeah, the remake was weird, but I really enjoyed the original story.
Yeah.
And I think that you can do that.
Yeah.
But hey, I mean, maybe it'll be awesome, Oh yeah, like the sequel trilogy in Star Wars. Yeah, I guess so. I guess it is a little bit like Star Wars. I was actually thinking that in the middle of everything while everyone was kind of like going into the live stream. I was like, how much of this is inspired by Star Wars, I wonder? Like, I'm not saying that it straight up is, but I mean, of course, stories of this nature always have parallels in other fiction and stuff like that. But that moment to me felt a little Star Warsy. It's only because I kind of saw that thing happen in Star Wars first. I think a lot of people did. You can play one thing if you want, Mola.
I had like 12 things.
Okay, yeah. We'll play a couple and then we'll come around.
All I know about DB's 10 episodes of
that far
yelling,
back.
Super Saiyans aren't that rare and come in Skittle colors, Yamcha sucks, and balls are ultimate power.
Hey,
Spintato!
Yamcha has his moments.
He tries really hard.
Oh, we're playing Final Fantasy 8 on Sunday. I forgot to do the event up. We'll need a thumbnail for that tomorrow.
I know.
And tomorrow we're also watching the PS5 event on Twitch. There's a link to that in our description down below. We'll also be playing a little Theater Rhythm for a little pre-stream on YouTube before moving over to Twitch. That'll be fun. But yeah, I love this. I love Crisis Core and OG7 and Cloud and Zack's story. I think, yeah, I don't know.
Okay, I'm going to cut you off.
Yeah, of course.
Wait, so you mean to tell me that Dante was actually Gary all along?
Yeah.
I want my money back, Nomura.
Jordan! Thank you. Yeah, Gary was Dante the whole time.
I want to... There's quite a few parallels to Kingdom Hearts and the way they do the storytelling there. I think a lot of people know. And I won't spoil too much, so I'll just kind of allude to it. But I mean, man, there's no way to say this without like stepping into Kingdom Hearts. Because Zack's story and the way the prologue is a lot like a different characters from Kingdom Hearts. But yeah, I'll end that discussion there. We're not going to spoil Kingdom Hearts 2. We're going to stay within Final Fantasy 7, but just know that I am thinking about that. Oh, shit!
No, this one was from too far ago, and I tried to replay it.
That's okay.
Alan!
Yeah, I know Nomura didn't do anything. Thank you, Alan.
I gotta read his
didn't do
thing.
anything.
Knew what from the beginning? God damn it, Gact.
Yeah, right.
Thank you, Alan.
Gact wrote Final Fantasy 7.
I wonder if Goddess will ever show up in remake.
Alan! Yeah! They did sort of just be like, hey, here's the goddess from Loveless.
I mean, there is from Dissidia. Is it just
Cosmos?
A Cosmos, that's
Yeah.
it. But yeah, I mean, again, just take the name Nomura out of it. I don't care, right? I know that there's hundreds of people involved in this project. How many of them get to make major story decisions? I don't know. I don't know if anyone knows. But goddamn, those stories have some parallels, and especially in their method of storytelling. Not going to discuss Kingdom Hearts though. Do the secret boss? Not yet. No. You can go ahead and play.
From my knowledge in Z it goes SSJ, Ascended SSJ, SSJ2, and SSJ3.
John!
Thanks, John. Sorry, we were talking about Dragon Ball Z during the boss fight,
In
and it's
Super
been a while.
Vegeta gets a nameless form stronger than SSJ3, then goes Trunks Imperfect SSJ Blue, SSJ God, SSJ Blue, then Vegeta's Perfect Blue.
Perfect Blue is a good movie. John, thank you.
I guess Dragon Ball Z spoilers, kind of. I don't know if that means anything, but there you go. Minerva's always been a really cool mythology. Thanks, guys.
The gift of the goddess Genesis received was death.
Gerionod.
It's actually interesting that the statue of the goddess shattered in that moment.
Yeah, she was kind of like, he's like, hello, I'm Gact, and she's like, get out of here.
Yeah.
And then
I'm wondering if
broke.
I'm wondering if that like made. I'm trying to dig through my memory of the whole story to see if there's anything that kind of references this. maybe like doing that hurt the planet and the goddess and help Sephiroth kind of enact his plan a little bit. I don't know, because I'm just going off of like the storytelling of the goddess statue shattering in that moment. And I mean, I don't really know if the goddess is referenced very much. I don't know. I'm just really speculating on nothing. So if I'm wrong, you can yell at me. That's fine. Did Genesis really die? I don't know. Apparently we gotta play Dirge. I'd like to play Dirge sometime.
The dream came true. Zack had Sephiroth's genes, and Genesis's dream was to have Seph eat one of his apples. Also, I think his phone is tracked.
Spintato!
Probably.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That's kind of cute. In a weird way, Sephiroth did eat one of his apples, kind of.
Hey, I'll take
nice.
it. Yeah.
It's like those posts that you see sometimes where it's like, I got change back from a lady at a grocery store, which she touched with her hand. So it's basically like I had sex.
She healed his degradation in that moment. The Livestream rejected Genesis. Interesting. Yeah, I guess we really have to check out Dirge, because I thought the two people in the helicopter were Kadaj or something along those lines, or Genesis went that way, but everyone said
they had weird soldier uniforms.
Yeah,
with eyeball
with different things induced. Complete Dirge of Cerberus 12-hour stream. Yeah, I was gonna find a copy of it. We actually have a PS2 machine, so that'd be pretty cool. Just gotta find that. I wonder if the used game store is open. We'll give them a shout or check their website.
Why does IT hurt so much?
Helen.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's good. Music was good.
So good.
Oh yeah, and people were talking about the Before Crisis RPG remake. I wonder. Yeah, that's interesting. So that's not off the table.
Fuck you, game. How dare you make me emotional over something called a dumb apple?
Gabriel.
Yeah, dumb apple has big unobtainium energy, you know?
It is big. I was thinking about it like last night. I'm like,
yeah.
I know they explained why they're called dumb apples. I have no memory of why they're called dumb apples.
Yeah.
But dumb apples.
Yeah. Dumb apples. It's good. Why are they dumb? Because they don't know when to grow.
CC ending. SC's take on Halo Reach.
That's interesting. I played Reach. The story Reach might have been the last story I played in Halo. But yeah.
Was your thing open the whole time?
Mine?
Yeah.
What thing?
Your list of things that came through?
Yeah.
I don't have, like, these ones are so far back that Streamlabs doesn't have them on the website. Can you play the one that's after Godzilla's by Trilight?
Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, wow, guys. Sorry, by Trilight?
Yes.
Sorry about that, guys.
I can't listen to Price of Freedom without at least tearing up. After realizing the end, I was depressed for months. Until playing Persona 3.
Oh, yeah, I love Persona 3. It's just it's the brightest and most, yeah. Persona 3 fixed my depression. Just a real uplifting story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah. Beginning to end, just had real bright sunshine energy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially the Sun Confidant. He really cheered me up. Here's my son.
The song Price of Freedom has lyrics to it. You can look them up online. It's really sad.
Aww.
I cry every time I listen to it.
Japan Fangirl! I'll have to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how you guys feel on the whole Zack death thing. And of course, we're still talking about spoilers.
That's why the cat's here and there's a spoiler talk on stream.
Remake and OG. Also, can we get like actually maybe that's a bit intense. Sure. Let's return.
You're not gonna save?
Oh yeah, I should have saved.
Now you can't get New Game Plus stuff.
Oh well. I mean, I could fight that boss again. I guess I could load this. What's the music like in here?
God, this part of the game is so good / sucks so much T_T.
You can lower the gameplay audio a little bit.
The Wind Adept, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, it sucks, but I like that. It's nice because I think the worst thing in a media is if you just don't care, Zack's alive now.
I like that DMW thing they did. That hit me a lot.
Oh yeah, that was very sweet. All the memories and stuff like that. I actually, unpopular opinion, I really like the DMW. I like the ideas they had for the combat system. I liked how they, it was a little weird because it's randomized. I think they're going for replayability there in some of the worst ways. But I liked how you got little background slice of life stuff that happens over the period of time that the game takes place.
Yeah, I think it could have been implemented a little bit better, but I think that they did good for what they had at the time.
It's cool they tried it though, because I mean, if you think about the alternatives, you know, in certain other games of a similar nature, where you get fucking like 50 pages of a journal or something, and you read about the things that happened in your off time.
Yeah.
Is a little less engaging than in the middle of combat getting cool memories and scenes that play back, you know?
Yeah.
I think that's much better if you compare those two, because there's all sorts of ways to go about it, and I appreciate that they tried to do something different, you know? Yeah, gameplay and story integration. I think it's great.
Do you see why I say I am conditioned to cry whenever I see Zach? Crying face.
Maddie,
yeah, he's just such a good guy, like straight up. Like the one thing that this story is missing for me is Zach before Soldier. I would have liked to just get a little bit of that. Correct me if I'm wrong, we didn't quite get that, because it comes in and he's like, I want to be a hero, you know, and most people, like something happens to kind of spur them to that journey, because I think it's cool where, you know, him and Angeal kind of make that relationship, that bond, and Angeal becomes his mentor and teaches him about dreams and honor and stuff like that. Really cool. But it's like,
yeah, we never see his parents.
Yeah, just you know, why is he such a good guy? Who hurt him? Who hurt him?
Or who didn't hurt him?
I assume he was hurt. He seems hurt. I don't know. Ooh, label. Oh, in Gogmar, yeah.
No. Imora Gomez voiced Zach fairly well throughout the years, even in areas where the acting wasn't the best. Upset he wasn't back for the remake, but the new VA will be great in the future to come.
Raj! Yeah, I can't remember his voice too much from the remake.
I don't think he spoke very much.
I don't think he spoke very much at all.
I think it's fine, yeah.
Yeah.
There were a couple moments in this one where I was like, but I think it's fine.
I love how they use the DMW to simulate Zack getting closer to death every time people disappear.
The one who crawls. Thank you. Yeah, it was really good. That hit me. I love when they do gameplay stuff.
Yeah.
That is specifically there to like mess with you, with your emotions, where it's like
they make you press X to kill the prisoner or something, you know, like. Oh, I guess I would say that's why like games like Fable and Dragon Age and stuff are a little more popular, because it's like, yeah, you can do the shitty things, but you actually have to do them. You know, you don't just like initiate the story and it plays out. No. You have to do it.
Push the button, gamer. I thought you were a gamer. Gamer.
Yeah.
It's a little poetic how the game started with you fighting Shinra grunts and ends with you fighting Shinra grunts.
Right, Spintato? It's full circle in a very sad way.
Man, that would have been, oh my god. And like, because the Shinra combat simulation device is some sort of magical fucking reality maker, apparently. I don't know. The information we have on that is really weird. So it's entirely plausible that, you know, Zach could be lying there and then it would just be like, simulation ended. Boom.
Wow, that would make everyone mad.
So mad. Obviously, I'm not saying they should do that. I'm just saying, based on what we know of the simulator, that's entirily possible.
Is it possible? Yes. Do I like that it's possible? No.
Yeah, that simulator is the most poorly explained plot device.
You need to not ever say that in front of anyone from Square Enix ever, just in case.
That's the easy out, just in case. Everyone hates Remake Part 2. Quick, run the simulation eject button. It was all a simulation.
This is the real Part 2. Woo. It's better than the first one because it's not a simulation. That would be bull. That'd be bull.
Yeah.
And there it is, a bowl of onions. Damn it, Gak.
Jackson. Damn it, Gak. Why are you cutting all the onions?
Clay, they'll never take me alive. Shinra, that's the evil laugh intensifies.
Oh, John.
Do you think Reno and Rude were gonna take us in alive too? I think
That's what they were planning on it.
it seemed like it, yeah. Because we know Cisne was, but I guess if Sung was in charge, then yeah.
My guess is Cisne didn't make it in time.
No, definitely not. And talking about spoilers and stuff too, of course, 7OG. Because Elena comes in, or is it Elena? Elena?
Elena?
I thought it was Elena.
Elena? Yeah.
I can't remember if we got corrected on that. Anyways, she comes in, and they talk about how she's like the replacement and the new girl and stuff. But do they ever reference what happened to her? Maybe she like left after
My guess
Zach
is that
died.
because she broke rules,
Yeah.
and she maybe was like, "Hey, this is kind of like messed up.
Yeah.
So like, bye. I'm getting out of here."
Yeah. I do like the way that I think throughout the story, even in the original 7, in Crisis Core, and in the remake, they really try to humanize the Turks. You know, they're not bad guys. They're just people who do bad things.
Yeah.
Doesn't make it okay, but it's better than like, you know, like let's say a Hojo or something who's just like, everybody, I'm evil. And stuff. It's good.
I won't be able to watch since I am at work, but I hope you guys enjoyed the game.
Drastic Lost Soul. I hope you're having a good day at work. It was good. It was good. It played out very well. Well, you know.
You know.
No matter how often I see this, I cry every damn time. Now excuse me, while I go and have a breakdown.
Yeah, I think it was super powerful. And again, I love it. I'm gonna put it in its own little safety capsule, and the remake can't touch that. Okay.
Yeah.
Do whatever it wants, and this is really special, and this will exist. And the remake will also exist, but it's gonna be in a different box, I think. Unless it all really works out well and I'm okay with it somehow, then maybe I'll be okay. Because again,
imagine you just want to see your good friend achieve all his dreams, but only destruction awaits him in the end. Frown.
Kai Cobb.
Thank you. Yeah, it basically just is the Dewey Cock story, really. You haven't seen that, have you?
No.
Oh.
Walk hard.
Yeah, his brother was...
This is just proof that Nomura hates us.
Jordan.
I'm okay with it, though. Thank you, Echo.
I think Nomura really does just hate.
Just says, I don't see how people can say the remake ruins things. I'm overjoyed to see Zach alive. Really don't get it. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely two camps. And I'll try to explain it from my perspective. Not saying yours is wrong. It's totally valid. It's just the way that I see it is that I have a certain trust that you share with the writers in general, right? And so like, here's this really great character, and you're like, oh, love this guy, great. And then they kill him, and you're like, oh no, and you feel these things, right? And the writer's like, ah ha ha ha, you're feeling things, and then they're like, no, just kidding, he's fine. And I'm like, but you hurt me before, like, you know. And then the next time you're like, oh, I really like this character. They're like, oh, they're dead. I'm like, they're not really dead. You're just gonna bring them back in a chapter, and you're just trying to make me feel bad in this moment so I can feel even better later. And then I think the final straw is when it's validated that like second or third time when they bring the character back that they tried to like emotion bait you, and you're like, well, now I just can't trust you ever if anyone ever dies again. And now I don't even know if I can invest myself in your characters if you're just gonna, you know, do these weird off-screen death things and then bring them back and then do whatever. Like, why? You know?
You did this for what?
To make me feel bad?
For what?
Like, you know, and especially when like, yeah, the death means something. I don't know, right? Because again, it changes.
Activating crying mode.
Coda, right?
Activated crying mode.
Yeah, comic books and like superhero stories, they do that quite often without spoiling things. And to really just summarize it, again, I talked about the story arc of, you know, Zack, and he passes his living legacy on to Cloud, and Cloud goes through the whole journey of the original 7 and then returns the Buster Sword to this, like, to the hill where Zack died, you know? And that's such a cool poetic thing that happens. And then if Zack doesn't die, then it kind of invalidates a lot of that.
This is what happens when you call bullets useless, Clay.
Garanod!
It's debatable on whether or not the bullets killed us.
Are you sure?
I think it might have been the rain.
You think?
I think the rain
You
might
were
have
at like 1 HP.
The rain might have seeped into the bullet holes in the chest and caused drowning. Maybe not the bullet holes. Still blame that. But yeah, that's just my opinion
Now
on
that
it.
you've seen the ending of Crisis Core, rewatch the ending of 7 Remake. It's amazing how accurately they recreated those scenes.
Oh man, I bet you there's like side-by-sides.
Oh, absolutely. There's got to be. What a good fellow. What a good fellow. Thank you.
And again, cautiously optimistic on the remake story and stuff like that, because it doesn't invalidate the story, because the story still happens in a different timeline, probably, asterisk, it's all theory.
Falling in love with Zack was a huge mistake.
Right?
Princess Brianna!
And it should feel like a huge mistake until you really stew on it and you're like, no, I'm glad that I loved Zack even though he died, because it's better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all.
I hate this sky. Aerith.
Yeah, I think that's a really cool
little
poetic thing they've got going on there, where
he loves the sky and she hates it.
Well, the sky is a metaphor for freedom, I think, at least, right? And I think the reason why Aerith is afraid of the sky and freedom connected is because she knows the price of it is so steep, as we learned in Crisis Core. I'm not sure if you caught the symbolism there in the price of freedom. I know it's subtle, but you know. So I think that's why she fears it, personally. That's how I kind of see that.
Yes, Zack, you absolutely are a hero. Here's to you.
Crimson Aaron! Thank you.
Thank you, Crimson. Pause the game. Why? I like the music. Yeah. I mean, and again, it could mean something different.
Zack, Plaza, don't bang my girlfriend Cloud.
Please don't bang my girlfriend. Just say hi. Only hi.
I just want her to be happy.
This ending was a true tearjerker. Still remember playing it in my grandmother's living room, a place which I will never get to be again.
Oh, God, that's a big mood, right?
Yeah. Especially like if this was your first experience, that would have been the most unexpected thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he always pulled through, and then you're like, what? What?
I've ever dropped my drink. I don't think I've ever really dropped an alcoholic beverage. We spilt all kinds of things on stream, though.
Oh, yeah.
Fun fact, Zack and Cloud wear the Buster Sword on opposite sides on their back.
Ooh, that's fun. Thanks, Roosevelt. I never really caught on to that. I'll look for it next time. And just to give you an example, like, I don't want to say it that way, but I was going to say no one wants Aerith to be alive more than I do. But maybe someone does. Anyways, I would love for Aerith to be alive. I when I was young, I scoured the internet on all sorts of ways to bring her back. I think I even did the Game Shark thing to have her in one of like my little playthroughs. But
I remember collecting 99 tissues and doing all this bullshit, and I was like, no, you're a liar.
Yeah.
You only can get her to flickerly appear as a ghost, and that's it.
But yeah, depending on how they handle it, it could hurt that like significant event, in the story. So, yeah, because I accepted it.
Every time I watch this scene, I cry every time. Even though I know he lives somehow in FF7 or in another timeline, it still hurts that he died like that.
And I think it should. You
Japan
know,
fangirl. Thank you.
thank you. I think it's good. Collect all the 135th soldiers.
Oh, L0.
You know I tried.
Been there.
Oh God. I always thought there were 35 of them.
Me too.
I was like, I have one of them. Where are the other 34?
Right.
I didn't understand scale when I was young.
Aerith, I miss it, the steel sky. You think she said that because she knew looking at the real sky that Zack was gone?
Aww.
Could.
Probably.
Interpretation. Yeah, I just think that she kind of liked the safety of and the normality of captivity, if that makes any sense.
Because it's all she ever knew.
I just think that freedom scares her.
The NPO job said no, and I tune in to see this.
Aww.
Crying face.
Kane. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. Go get him.
They're there.
And now you both finally see the moment that made me break down in tears for the first time in any video game. Fun fact, it still hurts seeing it.
Mr. Nyanderson.
And again, spoilers for the rest of it with Advent Children and stuff. But it actually wasn't that. It didn't hit me that hard at the end of Advent Children when you see Zack and Aerith kind of walking off together. But having seen this and stuff like that, I think that's really beautiful as well.
Mm-hmm.
And if there was one thing that maybe, again, I haven't watched Advent Children in years, so I do have to rewatch it. Yeah, I like that it put a little bookend or a little closure on them. I think that's good. If something good did come of Advent Children, it was kind of capping off.
Wow, imagine getting ambushed by a mere trillion Shinra soldiers and actually losing. Can't relate.
I see you're from the other timeline.
Is
it together?
Thanks.
Yeah, I would like to do an Advent Children watch. We certainly wouldn't be able to like stream it on YouTube or anything crazy like that. Might do like a sync up thing. I don't know. Watch the complete version. I'm very sure I have the complete version on Blu-ray. 99% sure. I have to check it. Whoa, Spitato!
Gonga. Gongaga. Go. Gongaga. This game kills my heart. I want your Loveless. I want your S jeans. I want my parents. Cisnies making a scene.
Oh,
I want Loveless. Love. I want Loveless.
Love. I want Loveless.
Oh, it's on sale on YouTube. Nice. Thank you so much, Spentato. Very close.
Persona!
The P5R Part 47 still isn't working right. It's not fun watching a few seconds at a time while it loads at turtle speed.
Sorry about that. Yeah. If it doesn't the issue with these things is that it usually fixes itself in like 24 hours. But if it still isn't, I can send a ticket. YouTube's been a little weird lately. Nothing I can do about it on my end though, other than sending a ticket and hoping for the best.
Thanks for letting us know still.
Yeah,
Zerquoxin.
I appreciate that. Oh, the YouTube version is not the complete version.
Well, Zack X Aerith became canon by the end of FF7.
Sveta.
In which timeline?
Every timeline. They're together always, and I love it.
The remake made me like Tifa a lot more.
Oh yeah, she's so good.
Yeah, she's really, really great.
What do you think of Tsing in CC versus FF7?
Something happened where I was
gonna say he is such like he seems like, you know, like he like throughout it he just degrades. He just becomes sadder and less hopeful, it seems, or something. Well, he just cares less and less and less.
He seemed to really like Zack.
Yeah,
in his own like cold, sunny way. He seemed to really just like Zack.
Do you think he liked Aerith like now, or do you think the whole Zack thing in the 88 letters made him really want to look after her? Because he knows about the letters and stuff like that. Yeah.
Maybe that's why. I mean, they retconned him giving her a big slap in the remake.
Oh, yeah.
Which
I forgot about that.
Which would change their dynamic significantly. So I guess it depends.
Man, OG 7 Sung was a bit angry.
He had things he was working on.
Even if the Turks were able to save Zack, what then and where would that take him? I wonder if that would be a part of the alternate timeline theory.
Ooh, maybe we'll get to see it.
Yeah, I could see it being a possibility that, he's walking injured and then a helicopter goes down and maybe even Cisne picks him up. Ooh, what does that mean? Ooh. Oh, man. And the Turks join Avalanche.
Galindo! Thank you. That was a super sticker of a thumbs up.
Oh, thank you.
I really hope the Zack in Kingdom Hearts is still alive somewhere. Otherwise, I'd be upset he died in both games. It's not fair. Aerith lived in KH.
Spintato!
It's not over yet.
I know, right? That's the thing, is who knows what's gonna go on in Kingdom Hearts. Anything could happen.
That last battle sequence killed me so bad. I had to play that at 2 so had to hold back my sobs of despair.
2 a.m. probably. Oh, yeah. Getting the post-fiction depression early in the morning is so bad. I specifically will not watch shows that I think are going to end in a train wreck late at night, just so I can avoid that, because it fucks up my sleep. It's the actual meme where it's like, try not to cry. Roll over, cry a lot.
Yeah.
To be continued in Final Fantasy VIII. Oh wait.
Yeah, Final Fantasy VIII on Sunday though. That's exciting. That's a game that I couldn't really explain the story to you really well, even though I played it a long time ago.
I could explain it. It wouldn't be
we're
good.
not going to.
I'm not going to.
I don't want anyone in chat to explain it. We're going to play it. Like, I kind of remember what happens, but I'm also like, a lot of what I'm thinking about doesn't make any sense. How did we get where?
Oh, you remember it accurately. Don't worry.
Okay, great. Great. I thought I was misremembering it.
No.
But it'll be fun to go through it with you guys together.
I'm so excited to go through it again.
You guys have a...
So, what do you think of the game's title?
Gray Edge. Crisis Core. He really got crisis to the core.
I wonder if that cave thing, when it was supposed to be like maybe like the planet core or something.
The blended core.
Yeah, I don't know. They didn't do the thing where they say the name of the game, you know?
Looks like you're having a real crisis core, Zach.
It seems we've reached the core of the crisis.
Now you can watch Advent Children complete. A lot of the new stuff added is Crisis Core relevant.
Ooh,
Red lad.
That's cool.
Yeah, now that it's really, yeah, what I gotta do. Because I had not played any of the side games prior to watching Advent Children, and I think this is good. It's gonna be good to watch it again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sad that Zack never got that date with Aqua.
Zack and Aerith are my favorite together.
Yeah, they're really good.
Hope you all enjoyed Crisis Core. I remember finishing it the first time huddled in my bed at 5 a.m. on a school night in like 7th grade. I cried so hard.
You wake up in the morning, hey sweetie, what's wrong? Nothing! I'm fine!
Man, Sephiroth's mental breakdown didn't amount to much. I wonder if that was a cancelled plotline?
Maybe just some subtle foreshadowing. I'm sure it'll become relevant later.
Yeah.
You know. But maybe not. You know, maybe he just starts a farm and lives there with his mom or something.
Yeah.
That seems like something he would do. Maybe grow some apples.
Grow some dumb apples.
Yeah.
As a long-time CC and Zack fan, his survival in Remake felt very cathartic for me. I wept.
Aww.
I personally don't feel betrayed at all. It would take a lot more than this to ruin Zack's heroic sacrifice emo.
Yeah.
Jess, thank you.
And is that because it's potentially in a different timeline? Like, how would you feel if it was like, let's just all pretend for a moment that it's one timeline and they were just like, actually, Zack didn't die. He coughed up and then got up and walked away and Cisne picked him up or something. I mean, and I'm just curious, like, would that kind of feel the same, or does it, do you not feel betrayed because he still died and there's now a different story where he lives probably? And I know it can't be in this timeline. I'm just saying, let's pretend that it is.
I finally played this because you guys were and I didn't want to miss the streams. Greatly enjoyed cry watching, sparkling heart, such an endearing, emotional game.
Pro Pinkist.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you got to play along too.
Yeah,
and
that's
cry
fine.
watching.
And again, I'm just exploring the thought is all. I'm not getting at anything or anything weird like that.
The original ideas of CC was seeing Zack and Cloud journey from beginning to end, but Square Enix changed it to this instead.
Sveta, I kind of wanted to see more of them all interacting together. Like, I'm not sure if Genesis really added anything.
Okay, and I got you, Zach. Or I called you Zach, Jess. Does that make you happy? I got you, Jess. That's fair. Yeah, I don't know. Has there ever been like interviews where they spoke about Gakt's involvement? I assume it's a fairly sensitive issue, so they probably haven't.
Genesis sexy. Loveless, I mean, you're not wrong, but
I am now Zach.
That's what he added. Yeah, okay.
The character I'm curious about is Tsing. He seems like a good guy here. What happened? Maybe Zack's death is what turned him so cold?
I think so.
I think that might be what it was.
I think it's just the whole theme of the Turks, where it's, you know, they're not bad people, but they do bad things, and when, you know, not bad people do enough bad things, I think they break, or, you know, just kind of shut off. Like, he has to stop feeling because it hurts so bad, but he has no choice but to do these things to survive, you know, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
So I think it's something along those lines, if I had to interpret it the way, with what I have and what I can remember. Sorry about the song at the end. I love that stuff, but unfortunately it's a little sticky on YouTube.
Yeah.
Tifa deserves to be happy too, damn it.
Yes.
Aerith needs to date someone that doesn't remind her of Zack while carrying her boyfriend's sword on his back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, listen, okay. They built like 3 flower carts together. Let's not oversell this relationship.
It's kind of funny though how, like,
I'm kidding.
How Tifa meets Zack and was like, "Is there a blonde boy who's a soldier?" And then
oh, I know, she loves him so much.
And then Aerith meets Cloud, is like, "Hey, you remind me of someone super kind of familiar, my ex."
Well, they both fell in from the ceiling too.
They did, yeah.
PSA, Cisne is a before Crisis player character, so her real name is the one you gave her.
Oh.
That's really funny. I like that a lot.
Her name is Blucinda.
That's so interesting.
I've played this game over 4 times and have cried each time. Zack is my hero.
And I'm gonna get you. And he would have been very happy to hear that.
I know, right?
Yeah. Aerith wrote 88 letters through Sung, and an 89th. Is the number 89 significant in any way, I was wondering?
Could be a birth.
Square Enix is known for bringing characters from the dead. Also, for someone who played CC before VII, it was shocking to see Zack live, in a good way, due to the emotional ending of CC.
Yeah.
Like, the thing is, Are they known for it, or did they become known for it? Because growing up, I was like,
yeah, they were known for killing things.
They were known for killing things.
Yeah.
Remember
that was their thing, right at 7. They were like, people die in video games now.
Yeah, well, no, even before then.
Oh, yeah, right.
Like, they've always been killing things.
Oh! I didn't make that connection. We'll talk about that later because it spoils 2 different games that are not Final Fantasy 7. I'll talk to you about it. That's funny. And we'll talk about it if we ever play that game. So you're going to be left with that, but that's a funny parallel. Anyways, back to what we're talking about, Square Enix and yeah. Where were we before that?
Cloud's yell is heart-wrenching enough, but the Japanese version hurts.
Oh, I bet, yeah. It's neat that we get different takes on it. Oh, and for all the Zack fans out there, do you know what would be like? Oh man, everyone's gonna be so mad at that. I'm gonna even like present this as like an idea that could have happened. Now that we're talking about timelines, I mean anything's possible, right? Well, if there's a timeline where Hojo picks up like Zack's body and then keeps experimenting on it, and then eventually in like 7, there's just a zombie Zack boss.
Gross. I don't like that.
Ooh, that would be so messed up.
I've seen 14,605 timelines. And only one has Zack and Aerith living happily together. Gosh dang it, I want that one.
You sure you don't want the one that Clay just said?
I played CC in 2008, so I've had over a decade to sit with Zack's death. It messed me up for a long time. I guess at this point I just really want to see him living eyed Clol.
Yeah, and that's fair. I can understand that. I kind of, yeah, I don't know. I think that a large amount of it depends on who hurts you and when, you know, and what that means to you. And then I guess like that helps shape your reaction in the future. Like, because I think, let's just say, pretend that the me, you know, if I was younger in that time and I needed something like Zack or the message that Zack had, and I kind of attached myself emotionally to that, and then it happened. Because I think for me, it happened with Aerith in a very similar way. And so that's why, yeah, I'm pretty excited to see her new story. And I think that's kind of what the feeling is that like, it's not so much about her living, it's just that there are more events that involve her character, you know, because I guess maybe that's what hurts the most about a character dying, just like people in real life, is that, you know, that's it. That's the end. It's supposed to be.
Well, that's the end that we know about.
And, you know, there are so many infinite possibilities of what they could have done with their life had they carried on, you know, people they could have touched and things they could have, and I mean, like, you know, possibly lives they could have touched. I should have said people they touched. It sounds silly. Sorry. Yeah, I meant lives that you can touch and positive things that you can make happen.
Yeah.
Jeez. That's why I'm not a poet.
That's why you didn't write Loveless.
Yeah. That's why I need an editor.
Is this a good time to point out that the game's title is actually Crisis Core, Final Fantasy VII, and not the other way around?
Oh.
Scarlet!
That's a Square Enix being Square Enix.
It's because it's before Final Fantasy VII. See, so they put the title of the game before Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah. Stamp!
Fun fact, it's mentioned in a novel that he is acting deliberately villainous in FF7. The Turks make fun of him for it.
Huh. Well, I think especially because they've seen him, you know, in his softer side, and then, you know, things happen. He's like, I'm gonna be a hard ass now. And so I think if you've known, like, if you meet him and he's a hard ass, he's acting to be a hard ass, then you only know him as a hard ass. But when you've seen him as a big soft and he's acting as a hard ass, I don't know if you've ever known someone in your life that does that, you know, where like
they put on their mask.
Yeah. And people might be like really actually intimidated by it. But you're like, oh man, I've seen that guy cry alongside me watching, I don't know, Anohana or some shit. Like, you know,
Anohana he's
a big softie.
A mistake,
you know, kind of thing. So I think that's kind of the relationship that they would have. That's how I kind of see it.
Persona!
So people have to recognize the Buster Sword, right?
Right?
You would think so.
That's someone in the FF7 remake said that the kids have a Buster Sword not because of Cloud, but because of Zack.
Yeah.
And that they had the Buster Swords before then.
That's cool.
Like, I think that in the remake, we're going to have a flashback where we do, like, cool stuff for the town as Zack. I think. You said that. It was Jess.
I said that.
Boy oh boy, the price of freedom is steep. Embrace your dreams. And remember to protect your dumb apples. As a soldier.
Thank you.
Jackson! Thank you. Pat! Thank you for becoming one of us!
Did you grab the wrong thing?
Me?
Yeah. Oh, you
I didn't
moved
realize.
the spoiler talk time.
This was over top of it, and I didn't know.
Yeah, I thought so. Thanks, Pat. And I saw the one of us going through a few minutes ago, so thanks, guys. Oh, one of the soldiers in Chapter 3 recognizes the sword before Cloud jumps on the train. That's cool. Yeah, you wouldn't forget something like that.
I also cried at seeing him live in the remake. I just want to see my boy happy. But I'm glad it's in a different timeline. It would make no sense otherwise.
Yeah.
As long as he's alive. We can hope.
Yeah. It's just they always say you can't have your cake and eat it too. But goddamn it, they're trying.
We're trying.
They're really trying out there, you know? Has science gone too far? You can already have...
We need to AI Somnium files into the mind of Nomura to understand everything.
Michelle! Yeah. We just need to read his notes.
Nomura's journal. You read.
It's just Loveless. It's just
oh my god.
New acts of Loveless. Act 89.
Yeah, we already have cola with no calories. Can we really have cake and eat it too?
What if Aerith dies in part 2? But instead of Cloud at the lake, it's Zack.
Ooh.
Maybe.
LEG, my whole thing is like, what if Cloud is the one who dies and then Zack just takes over? And he is the main character.
Tifa would like to know your location.
Right? Or what if...
Tifa dies.
What if Hojo finds out about, like, Cloud being super awesome before he's supposed to?
He'd never believe it. He'd just call him a puppet and walk away.
But what if he does?
I know.
And then what if it's Zack?
Anything's possible, and that's
anything's possible.
That's the one thing I don't like about timeline manipulation and multiple things is that like literally anything is possible because you can change previous events, i.e. Zack living, you know? But at the same time, I do like the what ifs and, you know, seeing where they go. I think that's fun, but I think you just have to frame it in your mind correctly. And you could do it any way you want. But for me, I really feel like I need to put this story from, you know, where we're introduced to Zack to where Cloud plants the Buster Sword back in the ground as its own complete story that no one can touch. Stay away. It's mine.
Don't touch my baby.
Yeah.
It's my baby.
And then that allows me to enjoy the remake. You know?
Yeah, as its own thing.
If you look up in the church in FF7R, you can see both the holes where Zack and Cloud fell from. Also Zack's hole bigger than Cloud's.
Sveta! He was a bigger boy. He's a bigger boy.
Damn.
But he...
Did you guys hear Crisis Core finally got a release date Sept 13, 2007? Will you guys do an LP when it comes out? I gotta save up for a PSP.
Oh, man.
Slopo.
I've got to say, the PSP is probably, it's tough. 3DS is really good. It's still, it might be my favorite handheld of all time.
Zack has big hole energy.
Big hole energy.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh, it's tough though. The 3DS was a legendary console.
It was very good.
That's tough. PSP, real good though. Real good.
I missed the stream so donation rush.
Oh.
The reason why I can't hate Sing is because he protected Aerith cause Zack asked him. Also he kept all the letters.
Right? He's not a bad guy.
He's not. He just does bad things.
Sometimes, yeah.
Slowpoke is moving backwards in time. Thanks, Slowpoke.
What if Cloud dies in the remake instead of Aerith? I mean, Sephiroth needs him to live in order for him to live.
Japan fangirl. I mean,
the story would certainly be different.
It would be. Anything can happen.
What if Sephiroth absorbs Cloud?
I read a fan fiction about that once.
Whoa.
Just kidding. I don't read. Oops. I can't spell either.
No.
Also, the scene with the chair with Cloud, Genesis, and Lazard supposedly mirrors certain part of Loveless. You should totally look up the complete poem.
Oh yeah, we should sometime. That sounds nice. And I very 100% don't even need to fact check it. I think you're right. It just makes a lot of sense.
What if both Die and Vincent becomes the protag?
Well, I guess we'll just have to play Dirge of Cerberus to find out what happens.
Dirge of Cerberus. I think Dirge of Cerberus was like the peak looking cool factor game.
Oh yeah.
Where they're like, let's make it look as cool as possible.
I mean, Vincent's a cool character.
He's very cool.
King of cool in OG. And just so everyone knows, I love the story. I think they, how do I say it? Wasn't told the best way, but I don't think it's anyone's fault. If that makes any sense. Well, just, you know, the way that 7 was presented and localized, and then Crisis Core and the use of, you know, Gact and Loveless and stuff, I think is a bit heavy-handed. Yeah. But I think that the story and the themes that they have and the, you know, metaphors and symbolism they present, I think they're good. I still think it's obviously a little flawed, but I love it regardless. So I don't want anyone thinking that, like, you know.
Shadow Hunter, thank you for being a Twitch sub.
Oh, thank you. And we're gonna be on Twitch tomorrow for the PS5 event.
Mm-hmm.
And they're making up for it now. Yeah, I think the storytelling was very good in the remake. I don't have any complaints there.
Fear is if Zack wore his bulletproof vest item.
They do give
Jerry
you
and
that.
B.
Yeah, that's probably the biggest plot inconsistency in the entire like Final Fantasy VII universe is why did the guns decide to work then? They don't work before, they don't work after, but in that moment they work.
Whispers
guide the bullets and just do the whole Matrix thing.
If they do zombie Zack and force us to fight him, I would kill Hojo and then myself.
Oh no.
Spintato, thank you. If anything bad happens to him, I'll kill everyone in here and then myself. No, you say it backwards because that's where the joke comes from. I'll kill myself and then I'll kill everyone else. I'm gonna move over to the end scene now.
Oh, sure. Sorry, I'm just thinking. Oh my God, I forgot.
I know, you're gonna have to try to do this as fast as you possibly can.
Oh, I know.
Like,
me too.
Oh, you gotta wait. We're not done yet.
Ooh.
Also, chat, correct me if I'm wrong, but Cisnai's true name is the name the player decided to give to the female protagonist before Crisis, or am I high?
That is what they
correct.
said.
That's what chat said.
That's what chat said earlier, and I think that is such a cool throwback.
Me too.
You know, I love that. I was so confused when she said, like, I never got to tell him my real name. And if you are someone who played before Crisis, that is totally like a moment.
It is.
You know, like I would.
Buttstank McGee. My name is Buttstank McGee. I'm sorry. It's my name. No, you gotta wait.
How would you feel about it if Cloud and Tifa dies but Aerith and Zack live by the end of remake?
I wouldn't
also,
like it.
What is Loveless about?
Well, we'll have to bring in our resident professor to answer that last question.
It's a very complex piece of literature.
While we're at it, who is the boss?
Night Owl, thank you.
How would I feel about that?
Dawn, thank you for becoming one of us.
So, with questions like that, right? And this is, I'm sorry, this is kind of a non-answer. The result doesn't actually matter as much as how they get there. That would make me feel. Like, if they present a really compelling story and it ends in a way, you know, where it makes sense and it's powerful and it was, you know, it worked, let's say, then I'd be like, yeah, awesome. Like, I'm glad to have done that story, and I'm very, you know, hurt by losing, you know, Cloud and Tifa and their journey. But I mean, to just say, like, if the end result is that Cloud and Tifa die, I will hate the story, period, I don't think is an opinion I would hold personally.
All I can say is I know I wouldn't like it, but I mean, I'd accept it.
Well, and,
unless they're like,
and Radiant saying Tifa dying makes no sense, but how can you say that? You don't know how she died. You don't know why she died. You know? What if they presented it to you in a way, and again, I'm creating an imaginary universe here that fills a condition where you were like, oh, Tifa dying did make sense. I mean, would you like the story then? Right?
It seems she just doesn't want to live anymore.
Those weren't boobs at all. They were actually twins. I guess we'll ship them off to different planets.
Yeah.
Pretend like it didn't happen.
Name this one Zach and send him to Gongaga.
Star.
I know how Zack survived in the alt timeline. Cloud had a phoenix down.
Ooh, just hidden? Hidden in that used uniform? Thank you, Sir Quaston.
There's a dirty Star Wars reference there. But yeah,
we were just talking about deaths that totally make sense.
Totally makes sense. Yeah, and again, and that's why I think that, like, I don't think the result of the story is the most important thing. I think it's all about how you get there and why things happen and what they're supposed to mean. Is the opinion that I have. Yeah, it is time to end the stream. We've clearly peaked. Oh, I loved Crisis Core, by the way.
It was a good game.
Yeah,
I love the little Yuffie cameo we got too.
And you know, I never realized it. I've talked about it on stream before, right? This is so funny. I've talked about on stream before how sometimes I'll watch media or anime and I'll see where the story is heading in a really, like, devastating emotionally kind of situation, and I won't finish it. I'll leave like 1 or 2 episodes and I just won't finish it because, one, I don't want to watch it late at night when I usually watch it and I don't want to ruin my sleep, but then I think I also just subconsciously protect myself from the emotional pain. And I think that as a child playing 7 and knowing the story of Crisis Core, I think I didn't play Crisis Core because I knew how it ended and I didn't want to suffer that.
You're like, no, I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah, I never consciously made the decision, but I'm trying to think about why I wouldn't play it.
The completion law has a lot to do with Loveless. Check out Sleep Izzy.
Oh, interesting. That's neat.
Thank you, Don.
Yeah, and so, yeah, thank you, Don. And I really think I didn't make a conscious decision, but it's the only reason because I obviously loved Final Fantasy VII as a kid, and I had a PSP, so I've always asked myself, why didn't I play Crisis Core? Why? I had every opportunity to, you know, and I literally think it's because I knew how it ended. So thank you for making me do that, guys. Thanks. I think. Yeah, I'm weak, Spintato.
I can see Nomura having alternate timeline. Zack died by taking the blade for Aerith in the Temple of the Ancients in order for her to live.
I can see that happening too, Jess. Like, who knows? But they could do anything.
I'm surprised it's you who says that, Jess.
He's a hero, and that's how he'd want to go.
Oh, I know. And the only reason I say that is because, like, Jess is just really happy that he's alive, but then to kill him again, I just didn't think that'd be your MO.
Sorry for this being late, but for me the Zack thing is like Star Trek films. The new timeline sets my expectations and doesn't take away.
From the original, I assume, is how that sentence kind of ends. That makes sense. I think that's a healthy perspective to have.
Okay, quickly now, before any more come in.
Oh my God.
I know.
It's like Loveless.
I've been cutting up a storm over here because I ran out of cutouts and I don't have the things for them. So some of you guys who send in shots or given not shot ones because I don't have any of them.
Oh, I see. I'll take more. Thanks.
So we're gonna.
Thank you guys.
Thank you. Your support has been crazy today. I'm really happy we got to play this game together. I'm looking forward to starting FF8 as well, because that
them in PS5 tomorrow.
and the PS5 event tomorrow, which I'm really excited for that as well. There's just a lot of really cool stuff. Cut the feet, it's Ogre. No, we gotta see him put them up. Otherwise it doesn't count. It doesn't count if you don't see him put them up.
That's not true. The ones that don't get put up are valid too.
Oh, the ones that don't get put up are valid too.
But we do like to put them up. I need big close-up cam.
Oh, super late? Is it? It's at this time, Samantha. Like, it'll be happening,
Yeah, like 1 p.m. I thought.
Yeah, 1 p.m. So about an hour and a half ago is when it will be starting.
Well, it might be super late for you.
It still might be super late for you, which might not be worth it, but yeah, same times as these streams.
Sorry, I'm really layering these now. I have no choice. So if I cover you up, I'm sorry. I'm acting on instinct.
Can't you just slide him in there? Bye, Slowpoke. Time to look at Zach fan art while listening to The Price of Freedom. That would be just a just a day, wouldn't it?
Oh man, we could involve Zach in some AI dungeon. That'll probably hurt people.
Yeah.
Oh my god. What if we wrote the scenario of like Cloud and Zach?
Yes.
Where Zach lives in AI dungeon.
Yes.
And we see how AI dungeon plays it out.
Yes.
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 Okay, that's a stream. Is that date night tomorrow?
That's date night.
That's date night tomorrow.
Date night is AI dungeon fixing or writing part 2 of Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Okay, tell me if chat likes it.
Chat loves it. Sounds like a date. Oh my god, yes, let's do it. Yes. Oh god, no. Yes.
Maybe we'll do multiple ones. We'll have chat throw out suggestions. Who do we play though? Do we play Zach, I guess?
I guess.
I wonder if it'll pick up. Cloud and Zach.
What time is date night? Date night's at 6:30 p.m. PDT. Only if we hook Jess up with AI Dungeon Zach. I'd be afraid to let.
Try.
No, I would be afraid to let AI Dungeon go.
Oh yeah, it gets pretty graphic.
It gets graphic.
It gets pretty graphic pretty quickly.
What? I do. I remember, and I didn't like it. What is AI Dungeon? It's not Twitch only. It's going to be on YouTube, and it writes a story. You put in prompts, and it writes a story. It's pretty cool.
It's like an auto DM.
Yeah.
It's not perfect.
It tries
but
really.
That's part of its charm.
Yeah. I mean, if it's date night, right, Jess? Wear something nice just in case. Wink. AI Dungeon may take favors upon you, but also sometimes it might turn you into a zombie. Do you have chat decide sometimes?
Absolutely.
We're gonna. So you guys are gonna be there to help us unless you're not awake at that time, which makes sense.
Because it's date night, it might be more member suggestions as well.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard that because it's date night, we're probably going to be prioritizing member suggestions.
If possible.
Your ship name is Zess or is it Jack?
Jack! Never let go, Jack! Jack? J-E-A?
Jack. Never let go, Jack. There's a phoenix down, Jack. What is this? What is this voice? And there are VODs for date nights. There's a big playlist with it.
They're unlisted though.
They're unlisted, yeah. My name is Jake. Be my legacy, follow the dreams. Get honor. It's Jake.
This is crazy. This board was so big.
I know. We're like,
the chosen board.
we're like, it. There's gonna be so much room on this new board.
We're supposed to bring cork to the wall, not be consumed by it.
I knew. And we were too impetuous. We thought, yes, this will be enough room. It was not enough room. What day is it today? The 10th? Hello? Hello, 1/3 of the way through the month? What are you doing to us? It's not a bad thing. I'm not complaining. I so appreciate it.
No,
I'm just thinking like,
I'm just always so impressed by you.
I know. Like, we were like, this should be ample room. We'll be just fine with this. No, we should always go double. We should do what we do with food and streaming game times.
Oh yeah.
And just times it by 2. We can do 15-day boards. You underestimated the donations. Yeah. Apparently. And, well, speaking of which, I'm going to show the books.
Yeah.
Thanks. So this month's prize. Ooh. Look at them. They're heavy. This was the one that got a little bit of damage on it. Not our fault. It was Amazon. Sorry, Amazon, but you did. Want to peek? Want to peek inside? Want to peek inside and see? Ooh, we're peeking. Ooh, ooh, look who it is. Ooh, ooh. None of that, no more. So, yeah, that's this month's prize. That's why you're collecting waffles. The books are pretty darn heavy. They're thick. He looked like a hedgehog, right? Too risky, too much risky. Have we decided a prize for next month? Not yet. I'm gonna go put these books back. Aw, thank you, Spintato.
I'm trying!
I'm trying! I don't mean to critique your methodology here, but it's been 15 minutes.
I'm trying! It's calling the airstrike.
Chad already did. I think that I'm gonna get different color of Nyanny printouts.
Yes. Yes.
Because I'm like, there's just so much.
Him.
There's so many blues.
I'm trying to space them out in between other colors and stuff, but they're just taking over. They're so damn happy. Really happy about it.
My plan is working. Because if I had different colored ones, it would make the board a lot more colorful.
Yes.
And I like that.
Yes.
So I think that that's what I'm gonna do.
Maybe we should just put all the Nyans in one spot.
Take over. Just start a little Nyanny zone. Yeah, that one salty boy in the middle there. Where?
Oh, there it is.
Also, I'm sorry if I put you up and covered you this same stream. I'm trying not to do that. But honestly, I've lost track.
Japan Fangirl, I'm still hanging on in the middle.
Where are you?
They'll never find you. Samantha thinks you're precious because you're trying so hard to do it neatly.
I'm trying.
Oh, he doing his best.
I'm trying. Oops. As with most things, you know, we'll figure out other methods.
We'll figure out. What's that? The big blank spot? Yeah,
There.
right at the bottom. Because we want it to be zoomed in enough that we can, like, you can read yourselves. And out here, you can't read yourselves.
Yeah, if we made it vertical, it might be different, but...
Can we see codas? Oh, let's see if we can see a coda.
I covered a code of membership.
You covered a coda. There's a coda over there on the left. It's a Yusuke. Right near a Spintato and a JJ. Don't cover, don't cover, don't cover.
I won't. I will not.
Right by Hillary's Waffles. We can't read anyways, Jordan, you're right.
Okay, I tried my best.
You did good, you did good.
I know you must be thinking, damn, that's a pretty good looking board.
You always
Maybe
put your
right.
headphones on at the end.
I did.
You don't gotta if you don't wanna. Because I have to take my headphones off when you're not at the board, or when you're at the board.
I like having my headphones on.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll put my headphones back on for you.
I have my thing off. Yeah.
Well,
all right.
That was an emotional experience.
And I'm glad to have shared it with you guys.
Yeah. That was
Man.
really nice.
Imagine if we tried to do this yesterday. That would have been fun.
It would have not worked out, would it?
Yeah. It would not have. Because I much prefer the discussion personally. I think we talked about a lot of good stuff.
What about membership cutouts? Like which ones? The little one? Like the...
We do all memberships. Or... Yeah, what do you mean? What about membership cutouts?
If it's the big one, those are always up for... I can do those... Make those what you want them to look like.
Yeah. Just give me a message on Discord or email.
Yeah.
50-page essay on how Zach being alive is cool.
There are going to be more colors of the membership ones. I have to set aside like a good 4 or 5 hours and just redo a lot of the cutouts.
Yeah.
Oh, where's the Twitch cutouts? I don't have Twitch ones, and I don't know what I'm going to do for them.
Purple Nyannies. Done.
The thing is, the purples are so dark you can't read them. And I was like, do I make them like so dark that you can't read them, or do I just do them? And I don't know.
Or you have Photoshop open and print them live.
My computer was acting so sad this morning. So I want to reprint the purple ones to be a purple that you can read when I write on it.
Oh, where are the Twitch cutouts from today?
I didn't write them down because I was like the dark purple is so dark that it's hard to read.
Sorry, Haiti. Work in progress.
Yeah. Things are not at full steam at the moment.
I appreciate you letting us know, though.
Yeah.
I'm sure Nyanny, maybe we can do something. We'll figure it out. Sorry. A silver Sharpie? Ooh. I wonder if it would work.
We used to have one, but I don't know.
That's an idea worth exploring.
Yeah. Anyways, we got to eat before it's too late.
Yep. Okay, we'll see you soon.
Okay, thank you guys. We'll see you at Persona 5 if you want to. Otherwise, have a good day.
Might delay that by 15 minutes, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
Bye. Love you. Bye.